Hello and welcome back to Ms. Techie's Corner. Today's tutorial is all about using Google Classroom, that is for the personal Gmail account, to assign and grade assignments. So let's get into it. So here I am in the free version of Google Classroom, meaning when I say free, now this is not an education account. Now the education account is also free, but you have to be signed up to a school. So this is for those who are using Gmail and not a school Gmail account. So your personal Gmail, you will go to classroom.google.com. Or you can also click on the app launcher and you can select Classroom. Now, I'm clicking in the Classwork tab and then you click on Create, and I'm just going to create an assignment. I'll call this, then I can decide what I want to create. So I'll click on Add, and I have an option to attach a file or to go to my Google Drive to find an assignment. So I'm just going to click on File and I'll select Drive. Now mind you, this is just for a tutorial. So here I have all these activities. I'm going to choose one. And I'll click Insert. Now, it's important for you to choose. Now, if it's a Google slide that you want your students to be able to edit, you can do so. So if I click on this drop down, you can decide to make a copy for each student. This way, it's going to copy for each student. It's going to make an individual copy as the name suggests. However, if you say students can edit file or students can view file, it means that everyone is going to be on the same document. So decide on what the purpose of the assignment is. All right, so for this purpose, for this demonstration, I'm going to select make a copy for each student. The instructions are there. I can choose how many students. For this particular class, I only have one student, but you can also choose who you want to assign this activity to. You can select the due date. I'll make it due then, and you can also select a topic. So I'll just name this one Practice. And if you don't already have topics, when you click here, you can also click on Create Topic. All right, and then I'm going to assign. So I'm going to go in as a student and I'll come back to show you what the teacher view looks like. So in my classwork tab, I'm going to scroll down to the topic and I find the assignment. I click on it and I see that one student has turned their assignment in. So I click on that and it's going to open up in a new view. And once I click on that student's assignment, now all the students that you assign is going to show, that all of your students that you've assigned this to will show up here, and then you'll see the status. It'll have green turned in. If the student has not turned it in as yet, it'll show up as missing. Okay, and you'll also see another option. Once you grade it, you'll see another option is going to appear here. So let's go ahead. So I click on the student and it's going to open up in a new tab. That pop-up blocker is turned off so that it's going to open up in a new tab. Now once you're here, it's going to show you, this is where you can grade the assignments, and you can also view your students, so you don't have to come back to this view. Right in this grading view, you can click on this drop down arrow and you'll see all of the students. Again, you see all of your students that you assigned it to, and you also see the status. So you can sort by status, and so only the students who have, for example, who have turned it in, you can grade, so that way it's easy for you to just use the arrow to go from one student to the next. So once you are ready to grade, you can enter the grade, of course. So I look, the student has everything correct. I give the student a score. If I want to add a private comment to that student, I can do so. I can also choose a comment bank. Now this is especially if you're using, if you find that you make the same comments over and over, you can use the comment bank, so that way you don't have to keep retyping comments. Now, because this is the first time I've not used it with this account, it says in the comment bank you can add to a comment to the comment bank. Okay, so let me show you how to do that real quickly. So if I click on add to bank, I can type what I want to type, what I want to be there. So I say good job, and I click add. I'm going to add another comment to write incomplete sentences. Okay. You would use this, as I said earlier, in cases where you use the same comments over and over. So let's go back to, so I click here. So to add a comment from the comment bank, what you'll do is to go to comment bank, and you'll see a list of all of the comments that you created. You can click on the ellipses and click copy to clipboard, go back to the grading, click in the text box and paste, and you can post that, so you don't have to spend a lot of time typing the comments. Once you're finished, you will return the students' assignments. Now, the students will not see their grades until you return their assignments, so that's important. So I click on return, and now when I go back to that assignment, let me refresh this page. You'll notice that it now shows me that one student's work has been graded. None are assigned and none are turned in. So turned in would mean if there are other students who are waiting for their assignments to be graded, and assigned would be students who have not turned in their work as yet. Okay? So thank you again for joining me, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you have not subscribed as yet, and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be informed of when I post another video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.